Hello YouTube, Film Buff 06 here. Now I wanted to make this video as a result of something that has just run through my mind over the past half an hour or so, regarding some of the casting news that we have recently had from Disney regarding their upcoming live-action adaptation of Beauty and the Beast. Now, as you all know, most of you who know me in real life all know that Beauty and the Beast is one of my favourite Disney animated films of all time, and when I first heard that they were going to do a live action adaptation of this film, I was initially kind of skeptical because up until this point, their live action remakes recently haven't really been all that great. I mean, to name a couple being Tim Burton's Alice in Wonderland and most recently Maleficent. And anyways, as far as we know of what's happening with this new live action adaptation of Beauty and the Beast, is that it is set to be released in March 2017. It's going to be directed by Bill Condon, who prior to directing the last two Twilight movies, he directed actually great movies like Gods and Monsters and Dreamgirls, and I have very seriously high hopes that he will redeem his career with directing this film. Alan Menken is going to come back to compose the music, to compose brand new some new songs for the new film, which I think is awesome. But I'm mainly going to focus on. But then again, I'm going to focus on the casting, to this film, casting for this film. Sorry. Now you've got Emma Watson portraying Belle, which I think is a perfect choice. I mean, even she admitted herself in an interview that it's a dream, that it's kind of a dream come true for her to portray one of her favourite childhood heroines, which does sound really promising, and I think she's going to be great in the part. we've got Dan Stevens from Downton Abbey portraying the Beast. Now, I'm not entirely 100% sure on Dan Stevens, on him as the Beast, because I haven't really been into Downton Abbey since the beginning anyway, and his acting, and I thought his acting was horrible in the 2006 TV adaptation of Dracula, when I reviewed it, but I don't know. He could probably be great as the Beast for all I know, but I'm not entirely 100% sure. We just might have to wait and see what he does with it. Now, Gaston is going to be played by Luke Evans. Yes, Bard the Bowman himself from the Hobbit movies is going to be playing Gaston. I think he'll be great. I think he'll probably be great. We've also got Josh Gad playing LeFou. Now, of course, you might already know Josh Gad from voicing Olaf the Snowman in Frozen. He'll probably be great as well, I think. We've also got Emma Thompson is going to portray Mrs. Potts. Now, I think she'll do a fantastic job with the role. But on the other hand, however, though, we've got Kevin Kline as Maurice. I really don't know, but if Disney wanted to cast someone who looked like Maurice's animated counterpart, I think they might as well should have cast Jim Broadbent in the role, but then again, this movie is not only going to be an adaptation of the animated film, it's also going to be an adaptation of the stage musical. And with that said, I guess Maurice in the stage version was physically sort of different from his animated. Maurice in the stage version was a bit different physically from his animated counterpart, but and if that is the direction they want to go in, let's just wait and see what Kevin Kline does with the role. But as of the moment, at the moment, I'm just not entirely sure. Now the other main characters that have yet to be cast are the wardrobe, Babette, Lumiere's feather duster girlfriend, Lumiere himself, Cogsworth, and Chip. So here are my theories as to who I think should be cast for these roles. Now for Babette, the Lumiere's feather duster girlfriend, at one point I had envisioned Ava Green in the role, but then again, I think it's going to be one of the newest Bond girls that is going to be in the upcoming Spectre, Léa Seydoux. Yeah. Now as the wardrobe, judging from the animated character, it has to be a comedian. I think it has to be a comedian or a stand-up comedian. And upon saying that, I am thinking that they should cast Melissa McCarthy as the wardrobe. I mean, she badly needs something to redeem her career after the disastrous Tammy last year. So yeah, Melissa McCarthy, I think, should play the wardrobe. Now, Chip, I think it has to be I think it has to be an unknown child actor. I mean, now here's a fun fact. Now here's a fun fact for you. Kellic Spellman, who if you don't know who Kellic Spellman is, he is a regular presenter of Friday Download for CBBC, and he was also in a wide range of dramas, such as he was in Holby City, he was in Casualty, he was in Blue Murder alongside Caroline Quentin, he was in Waterloo Road, which was kind of he was in Waterloo Road, and most recently he's been in Cucumber, that was written by the brilliant Russell T Davies. So and here's the fun fact. When he was younger, he played Chip in a junior stage production of Beauty and the Beast in Manchester. So, yeah, wow. Now for Cogsworth, I think it's going to be Colin Firth. I think it's going to be Colin Firth. I think he looks and I think sounds right for the role. Now on to Lumiere, Monsieur Lumiere. Now, I think for Lumiere, I think it has to be Jean Dujardin from The Artist, and here's why. I think he has the suavity, he has, you know, the suaveness, he has the charm, and he just has the right sort of charisma to bring to the character, within the live action world. Yeah. So yeah, here's a quick recap of what we know so far and who I have theorized for the roles that have yet to be cast. Beauty and the Beast is the new live action adaptation of Beauty and the Beast is going to be an adaptation of both the animated film and the stage musical. It's going to be directed by Billy Condon. Alan Menken is going to come back to compose the music, with Tim Rice, yes, the Tim Rice, by his side. It's going to be directed by Bill Condon. It's and it's going to star Emma Watson as Belle, Dan Stevens as the Beast, Luke Evans as Gaston, Josh Gad as LeFou, Emma Thompson as Mrs. Potts, Kevin Kline as Maurice, and who I have yet and the roles that I have theorized, Babette, by Lea Seydoux as Babette, Melissa McCarthy as the wardrobe, an unknown child actor as Chip, Colin Firth as Cogsworth, and Jean Dujardin as Lumiere. And that's that. So feel free to leave a comment in the section below, and please let me know your thoughts on the casting for Beauty and the Beast, whether you're looking forward to this new adaptation or not, and really what you think of the cast members that I have theorized. Plus feel free to subscribe to my channel, and until my next video, which as promised is going to be a review of Precious, do take care everyone, and au revoir.